Good morning, grade 6. Good morning. Okay, I'm making you older than you are. Geometry, page 68 to 69. So we are doing geometry, but you are going to do this in your algebra books. So you just keep on working in your books. Just write geometry at the top and page 68 to 69. And today we are talking about the identification of 3D objects. Okay, so let's have a look at a typical 3D object. This we call a pyramid. We call it a pyramid because we only have one vertice right at the top. So if I put that down, it is standing on a base. The base is that bottom shape that it's standing on. So it's standing on the base, and I have one sharp point right at the top. I call that the vertex. Okay, new word for you guys, vertex. And if I talk about all of the sharp edges on a pyramid, I call them vertices. So this one, if I have to count how many vertices I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vertices. Okay, so that's a pyramid. Now, when I have a shape like, let me just get that shape like this box is a bit big, but if I have a shape like this, I call this one a prism. I'm going to show you another example of a prism. This is another example of a prism because we don't have one vertex. I have many vertices on this. Let me just show you all the sharp edges. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the other side also 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 vertices on a rectangular prism. So I call this a prism. But when I have a sharp vertex at the top, I call it a pyramid. Okay, so let's move on. Let me show you the first one, a cylinder. This is what a cylinder looks like. This is another example of a cylinder. So when I have a cylinder, I have a round circle on this side, and on this side I've got another circle. So I have 2 flat shapes. And then if I had to cut this open, if I had to slice this tin open and I had to fold it open like that, let me show you what I will get. The English one. Oh, where did I put this one now? There we go. If I had to fold that open, it would look like that. I would have a rectangle, one rectangle there, and 2 circles. Okay, that's a cylinder. Next one, a cube. You all have heard about a Rubik's Cube. If I fold a cube open, it would look like this. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares. 6 squares make up a cube. So if I fold this into a cube, like that, I would have how many vertices? Let me count them. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 vertices, and let me look at the surfaces. We call these the faces. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faces on my cube, and I call these the edges. They are the edges. So if I have to count them, I have 4 edges like that. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then at the bottom 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have 12 edges on a cube. Okay, let's look at the triangular prism. Now, I don't know if you ever had a Toblerone, the chocolate. It's in a box that looks like this. I've got a triangle over there, and then I have another triangle over here. Then if I connect that line, if I connect the edges, I have a Toblerone box. And I call this a triangular prism, because I have two triangles over there, and then I've got the prism section. Now the next one, a pentagonal prism, pentagonal prism. So I draw a pentagon, 5 sides, another pentagon on that side, and then I connect the edges. There we go. That's a pentagonal prism. And now a pyramid. I have the pyramid over here. This one is called a square-based pyramid because my base is a square. You also get a rectangular-based pyramid and you get a triangular-based pyramid when the bottom section is actually a triangle. Okay, next one, a cone. This is a cone. That's what a cone looks like, a little party hat. So if I open up the cone, let me show you over there. There I've got a cone. If I open it up, I have one circle and then that flat base over there. Okay. Now a rectangular prism. A rectangular prism looks like this. Here I have a rectangle. There I have another rectangle. That's a rectangle. Another one, another one, another one. So how many faces do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 faces. How many vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 vertices. And how many edges? So if I have to count the edges, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I turn it around. 9, 10, 11, 12 edges. Okay. Now we talk about a sphere. Now, some of you will make the mistake. When I'm talking about a 3D object, I will call a sphere something like a ball. If you say a circle, it's incorrect because that's a 2D shape. Okay, let's move on in the book. Let me show you this part. Now over here at number 2.2, they ask you to name the prism. Now all of these are prisms. That's a prism, that's not a pyramid, because a pyramid ends with one vertex right at the top. Okay, so these are all prisms. Now let's look at the first one. They say name of prism. This one I will call a rectangular prism. Number of vertices. Those are all the little pointy things over here. Sharp edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then at the bottom 5, 6, 7, 8. Number of edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then at the bottom 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 edges. Number of faces. If I open that shape up, it will look like this. These are the faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faces. Shape of faces. So if I look at all of the shapes of the faces, they will all be rectangles. Okay, shape of faces, rectangles. Then name of prism. That one I'll call a cube. That will be triangular prism. This one will be, that's it, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 sides, a pentagon. So that will be a pentagonal prism or a pentagonal prism, any one of the two. Okay guys, that's all you need to do for today. 1.1, 1.2 and 2.2. Keep well. Speak to you tomorrow. Bye.